Hey, Chris. Oh, it's good to see you, Mr. Spielman. What's that you have for me, Mr. Spielman? Oh, that's right. My comments about Barry Sanders, right, Mr. Spielman? Oh, you want my interesting opinion on the matter of it? Oh, yeah, you want it, don't you? What, that the O line was blocking for Barry? Yeah, they were. Stop with it, Spielman. You already know what I'm saying. They're gonna buy the tickets regardless. They ain't gonna go and be real Lions fans, man. They're gonna buy the tickets, wear the Barry Sanders jerseys, wear the Calvin Johnson jerseys. Why do I talk so much crap? You think I talk so much crap? You think I talk crap? Not even close, dude. Why am I such a dedicated Lions fan? Because I see stuff, dude. I make some mistakes. Every Lions fan makes some mistakes. We're not always, on top of our game. But you know what? I rarely make mistakes. I don't even know if I make mistakes. Let me tell you what I mean. You get to hear from a Lions fan, an actual Lions fan, Chris Spielman. You get to hear from the heart of a Lions fan. And you get to know why I talk so much game and why I talk so much spit to the Detroit Lions and why I even waste my time trying to talk to these Detroit Lions. Okay, so you get to see it. You get to go and see it. Let me tell you something. Man, where do I begin? I liked Calvin Johnson his first year. It was okay. It was all right. It was good. But then he decided, oh, everything's good. Time to pop the bottle. Time to pour it in a glass of wine. Time to just pour it in there. Oh, it's all good. Hey, Chris, I was a huge Matthew Stafford supporter. Why was I a Matthew Stafford supporter? I'll tell you why. Because somewhere in the tiny frame of my brain, somewhere in the tiny frame of it, I was like, oh, Matthew Stafford has a possibility of making a 34, a guaranteed 34 ratio point scoring. But look what he did to me. I had to get past his critical year. Did you watch his 2012 year? Obviously, you didn't, because you guys have so many time just to talk about me. Just be like, oh, have I been paying attention? Oh, of course I've been paying attention. Let me tell you, I think Barry did the best he could. Sure, he did the best he could in certain scenarios. But, I'm not going to stay here and be a Lions fan and be like, oh, what about the offensive line that was actually blocking? What about the defense that was finding ways to step up? I ain't going to forget that. I ain't going to, look at, I ain't going to look at stuff I shouldn't be looking at. Probably the crazy cool moment for me as a Lions fan that you can't see. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. Is when I was willing to support our corners and make us get good corners. Make sure that we had a tandem going, like an actual something to be proud of. And then eventually we got there. We got to some point of that. Maybe how about everything behind me, dude? How about the fact that I want Jim Schwartz to stay? I wanted to stay. I was like, I just couldn't take it. I was like, please don't leave, Jim Schwartz. Please. Or how about my moment as a Lions fan where I was like, oh, Cliff Averill. Oh, I like Cliff Averill and I hate this move. I'm trying to understand that this is going to be a good business move. And then guess what? Cliff Averill goes and wins a Super Bowl. See? So like, sometimes I'd be like, my brain be like racing and it'd be like thinking, it'd be there. It'd be there at times, Chris. It'd be there like, you know, like, come on, dude. Have I been through enough? You know I've been through enough. I'm trying to tell you, Chris, I've been through a lot. Been through a lot to be like, oh, great. Here comes Michael LaShore. Gotta go have some fun, right? Here's Nick Fairley. Gotta go have some fun. See how quick I did that? Do you know what I'm saying, dude? Like, come on, dude. I can't even have like a good power back for a little bit. Be nice to have a power back, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be nice to have one. Be nice to have like some push on my defensive line. And then we like look at all the things we've looked at. We've looked at A'Shawn Robinson just like for some reason not do his thing and then get off our team. We've had to find ways to bring good players to our team, dude. And it's like, yeah, I want to be critical. I really do. I want to be as critical as I can, man. I want to be so critical. Because the minute I'm not critical is the minute I'm not getting, something. Like, dude, I like Titus Young, and I had to see him go. I had to see Titus Young go. We have Nate Burleson trying to run his mouth. Jeez, dude. We had a golden opportunity. Do you know the golden opportunity? You know the golden opportunity we had. We had Brandon Pettigrew. So many stupid conversations, dude. So many dumb conversations I battled through. Just being like, okay, so we have very good pass protection, but they're like, oh, he can't catch the ball, But, hey, we got great pass protection. Not just like great pass protection, not great, not fantastic. No, we have the best pass protection with Brandon Pettigrew. And I have to like look at Matthew Stafford because I'm like, what's going on here? We have like Darius Slay, like the moments of him making these good plays, right? And like the silly nickname they gave him when I gave a better nickname, like Get Slay. Get Slay. You know what I'm saying? Get Slay. Not some, it's big play Slay in here. Oh, how about it's Get Slayed? Dude, we had to see Quandre Diggs get chill. And I was like, Quandre Diggs, gosh dang it, please don't get chill. And here he goes. He's just like, I'm going to be chill. And I'm like, okay, whatever, Quandre Diggs. We still like you kind of, but like, it's like, dang, dude, you just gotta chill, settle down, Look how critical. Why am I so critical, Chris? I'll tell you why I'm so critical right now. I'll tell you inside the head of me why I'm critical. Our linebacker core, oh yeah. I gotta be critical on all of them, dude. I cannot envision, dude, I can't envision it, dude. Do you really? Like, look at you trying to wear your jersey. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying, Chris Spielman? You're trying to wear your jersey? Yeah. But here's the thing about you, Spielman. I think you tried your best. I think you did good. But, when you look at DeAndre Levy, he destroyed you. He took you apart, dude. He took so many people apart. And I can't have DeAndre Levy. I can't have the guy that made Rodgers look stupid. The only person in life that has made Rodgers look like a fool. I can't have a DeAndre Levy. You know what I mean? And then I'm like going through like, oh, yay, they're going to the practice squad. Yay, these linebackers are going to the practice squad. Oh, boy. Wow, that's great. Oh, they're going to the practice squad. Oh, they're going to other teams, They're going not to be, like even Tavai. I was willing to be nice enough to Tavai. I was like, man, Tavai, he has some struggles, but everybody has struggles. Maybe he can make it through, I really saw a lot of potential. in some of the, dude, I saw potential in Michael. I tried. You know who I'm talking about? Tight end Michael. I tried to see him through. You know why I tried to see him through? Because I was like, man, he had a backup story. He had a story of not people wanting to draft him, and he was trying to get through it. And I'm glad from what I've seen from James Mitchell. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I could be glad, Chris. I could be glad at some of the things I see, But that's not solving anything, Chris. What is that solving? It hasn't solved anything. Like, I've been so critical because, just the potential of what that D-line could be. I've been sticking up for the Okawaras. I'm like, oh, this is great. This is just fantastic, Like I mean, standing up for Okawaras in different ways, not just like the typical way, I've been sticking up for thinking maybe, remember when we had to see a defensive tackle leave? Oh my gosh, wasn't that funny? He just leaves. I was like, oh, that's great. He just goes and leaves. He doesn't. He did okay. And then he just goes and leaves. Dude, I'm tired of seeing it. And I give it all to Nagata. I give it to Nagata, man. Nagata liked to push as much as he could. But at the same time, that's why I was like, when Jim Schwartz left, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just crap, man. This is just crap. We're supposed to have a defense. We're supposed to go out there and we're supposed to be smacking. Dude, the last time we were smacking people around, dude, that should be an atonement for you. Last time we were we're supposed to be a team that's holding you to really down. We should be the Lions. The Lions we should be, Chris. We should be the Lions that made the Packers look stupid. Remember when we made them look stupid? 3 points for the Packers. Freaking 33 points for 30 plus point. There's been too many games, but you know what I'm talking about. Just a 30 plus game and 3 points for the Packers. That's what we should be. There should be no if or and buts about us winning the NFC North. There shouldn't be any of that. That's stupid. That's the dumbest mentality I've ever heard, It's and last year, I understand there were some critical things that happened to us last year. I get it. But the thing I have to go deep inside and look inside myself and look when I see as a Lions fan, what I see how the Lions could be better. It's them refusing to lose. Refusing to go out there on the football field and be we're going to win this game. That's the Lions we need. And we can't just be dude, we gotta have it. We gotta have it at some point. We can't have just some injury. We can't have DeAndre Swift thinking, "Ooh, pizza." We can't have I mentioned DeAndre Swift is that because isn't it funny? Darius Slay eating mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have somebody that's man, I am ready to suit up and be a Detroit Lion. I'm ready to actually be a Detroit Lion. It's not fair to anybody trying to, even take their time into the Detroit Lions. It's not fair to be I don't even know what to say. What bothers me too is I like Marvin Jones and I like everything he's worked hard on and everything. But I'm so critical. You see how critical I am? I am very critical. I'm glad that Marvin Jones has worked through it. I'm glad. Hopefully he's worked through it enough. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's done it. But, get it? Ryan Broyles. Oh, look at Ryan Broyles and his little talking points, right? That's great. Oh, great talking points, Ryan Broyles. We put a lot into you, but all we got was talking points from you. Dude, we've had like Joseph Faria do some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of different adventure in his life, you know? Like Joseph Faria could have been something, right? So when it comes to key components, yes, Chris, I know everybody on our team. I know our squads. I tried to be like, oh, looking at these squads. Oh, look at the good stuff. You know, oh, look at the great stuff, right? Yeah, I'm looking at stuff, you know. Why is it so hard, Chris, for us to get a defensive end? Huh? Why is that hard? That shouldn't be hard. we need to have a solid pressure, dude. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna let Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell's a tough guy, you know? He's a tough guy. He should get it. You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Chris. He needs to get it, and he knows how to get it. And that's the thing. I know how tough Dan is. That's why I'm so mean to him. He's a tough guy. He needs to be punched around, you know? You just need to punch somebody around. Even when they show you good work and hard ethic and they show you like skills, you can't. That's the thing. If you want this job, you got to bring it. Did you think ever as Lions fans we would see Jim Schwartz celebrating on us? What kind of stuff was that? We literally saw Jim Schwartz just celebrating in front of us. And we're like, oh, cool. This is what we get to watch. Yay. Yay. There's Jim Schwartz sitting on the chair. You know? There he is sitting on the chair. Look down below these pictures, too. Guess what? Peyton, I've met him. He's a pretty cool guy. Peyton's a cool guy, dude. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to get you to get what I'm saying, dude. I've been like, I've seen a lot of football things, dude. I've seen different football things. I don't just pay attention to the Detroit Lions. I pay attention to a lot of things. Pay attention to Drew Brees. Pay attention to other things, you know? Just other faucets. Anything that I can see that I'm doing wrong, you know? That's how much I love the Lions, dude. I actually have a love for the Detroit Lions. But every time I get to see silly things. I get to see Jim Schwartz. I get to see Matt Ryan with his nonsense win that he think you got to win. I was like, oh, that's great. Golden Tate, you know. And, you know, that's the thing, too. Look how critical I am. I don't care about Golden Tate. Did you see how I didn't care? Why did I do that? Because I know Golden Tate. I'm like, I like the moments, the good moments I saw out of Golden Tate. I don't like seeing the bad moments out of Golden Tate. You know? Who wants to see the bad moments? Did you know before we even got Golden Tate, who was looking at Golden Tate? Me. I was definitely looking at Golden Tate. I thought he was a different receiver, you know? That's why I was looking at Golden Tate. I was like, wow, this guy's different. This guy's a check down. You always want to look for a check down. But there's that. See, there's like I just don't get it. Like look at our team. Ikabuki's gone. I thought Ikabuki was putting in some work, and then he's gone. Dwayne Washington, he gone, which is funny. Isn't that a funny graphic to see that Dwayne Washington? Like I was like, Dwayne Washington, man, you had some pretty decent, strong legs turning. Why couldn't you just cut that up? You're a young player. He was like, I was like, where'd Dwayne go? Where'd he go? You know? And I'm trying to be like, ha ha ha, this is normal. Ha ha. This is normal. Dwayne's gone. Time for us to build more depth on our running back chart, you know? Like, come on. Like, time for us to go. So why not be critical, you know? Why not just be a little critical? Why not just be a little bit debatable? Okay? Why not be like, I want some tough legs in here, man. I had to literally see the worst moment. I'm going to tell you the worst moment, and then we're going to end the video because time is important. So we're just going to end it on like an actual passionate Lions thing. Guess who went to watch the Lions and Cowboys? Me.
Oh, yes. I went to watch the Lions and Cowboys. You remember? I remember. Dude, I watched the Lions and Cowboys. What did I watch? I watched Zeke run all over us. How funny was that? Wasn't that disgusting? Why should I be seeing that, Chris? Come on, Chris. You're a hard worker, you know. I shouldn't be seeing some stupid crap of, oh, it's Zeke Elliott. Here he comes. He's going to run on us. We've had 5 years to prepare for the run. And then I was just like, oh, here's Zeke. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's going to come in and he's going to cut my team up. You know? Here comes Zeke. Here comes your typical Ohio That was a nightmare, dude. You have no idea how much of a nightmare that was. I got done working out. You know, I was trying to get myself a little organized, you know. And then I just like sit down there and I'm like, man, I had a good day of working out, trying to chill. You know, I'm like, maybe if I show my love and my passion, you know. But no, I'm going to see Zeke and he's going to come in and he's going to run like he's Adrian Peterson. Be like, oh, let me see Adrian Peterson again. You know? Let me see it again. Like, dude, Chris, you're a linebacker. I'm a defensive tackle. Do you get what I'm saying? You're a smart guy, Chris. You know, you should know I'm a defensive tackle. So especially when I just like go out there on the field and I'm just like, you know, when I'm just like, dude, I saw some really silly things, dude. You know what's the silly thing I saw? I saw us be 21-3 against the Colts, and the Colts have, like, even though we won, the Colts still found a way to come back in that game, and I was a little angry, just a little bit angry, because Theo Riddick was putting on some good moves. And then I had to see the Colts, you know, that's the thing about the Colts. The Colts are competitive, man. So, like, I definitely pay attention to the Colts. I know some things about football. Yeah, I know a lot of things about football. I know how much a team can fight or just how mad they can get or if they want to go and fight, if they want to go out there and they want to win a game. But here I am. You know, here I am, dude. Like, can you imagine? I was like, oh my gosh. Levy was ready. Oh, he was ready. He was ready for the Colts game. But, like, he had to, like, get everybody else, you know. The offense did, to be fair, have some struggles, though, you know. But, like, that's what's so crazy. That's what's so crazy. I look at moments, you know, I really do, Chris. I look at moments like I look at the moment when Peyton went out and shut up the Patriots. You remember? That was pretty crazy. He only had so much time, and he found a way to go out there and tell the Patriots bye-bye. He didn't have that much time. And he actually decided, well, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to make Tom Brady suck it. I'm going to take Tom Brady and I'm going to make him suck it. So, of course, I want to see some energy. Just some energy, you know? I've seen nightmares, dude. Chris, how many times have we seen nightmares? We've seen some. I'm not trying to remember all these nightmares. Like, I'm not even trying to remember the nightmare of, like, Seattle Seahawks, you know? I'm trying to remember that. That was okay, though, because we were, like, you know, really we were just building. So it wasn't too bad, but, like, actually, it was bad. See? Why was it bad? Because it was just like, oh, man, no progress, you know? No progress. Oh, here we go again with the no progress. Dude, we saw a frustrating football game. Where we had to watch the 49ers get a little handout from the referee to save them from getting spanked because the 49ers were spanked. And then the referee just comes out there and he's like, "Oh, okay." You know, we had to go through that, even though we had that interception. Dude, we've been through silly things as Lions fans. We've been like, we've tried to shut up and be quiet. You know, I don't even like Aaron Jones. I don't like the idea of Aaron Jones. You know. I don't like any of the ideas of the stuff I see. I don't like, I don't like how Minnesota. I did not like that at all. I did not like how. Man, I hated that so much. I hate a lot of Minnesota Viking games. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of Minnesota Viking games where I saw where we could easily win. And I have to like watch just the Minnesota Vikings getting their stupid win. So it's like complacency, you know? Woohoo, you know? Dude, you know how frustrating it is seeing the Lions lose to the Bears? Oh my gosh, that was frustrating. That was hilariously frustrating. Wasn't that something? That was funny to watch. I'm like, oh great, the Bears are going to go and beat the Lions. That's good. That's so good. That's a good thing to see, even though they've beaten us in the past, and now they're going to beat us again somehow. And they're going to come out and sack us. I don't like seeing any of that, Chris. There's a review for you. Do I like seeing any of this? No. No. Man, we had to see... Man, we've seen some stupid stuff, dude. I can't believe half the stupid stuff we've seen. We've seen Bill Belichick just go out and do his thing on us. We've seen that. We've seen Bill Belichick just have his little game plan, and then we're just like, oh, cool. So maybe we want to see something different, right? Just maybe we want to see something different and have a good day.